guys, John here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video, which is my October jewelry favorites. And now I have to tell you guys that I am still a bit sick. I I may not sound as sick as I feel. It's really weird. I have the sniffles. I've been sneezing, runny nose, and my cold feels better. But my energy level is like it's just non-existent right now. so I feel like I have a lot to show you, but my energy level is gonna be just like crap. So I apologize in advance if I'm either foggy or like more rambling than usual. Again, I'm not feeling great. It could be worse though. I mean, I don't have a sore throat or anything like that, and I'm just really tired. I almost feel like this might be the flu, but just a really weird strain of the flu, because like I said, I'm so tired. Anyways, let's just get started. So let's see. October jewelry favorites. I took 2 trips in October. Now that I'm saying that out loud, that's probably why I'm so tired. One to Mexico and one to Europe. I think this isn't really quite a mixture of both, is it? No. Alright, I guess I can break it down to Mexico first. Mexico, I didn't really take a lot of jewelry, just because of obvious reasons. So, I'll start off with this bangle, or what's it called? Rolling. It's called a rolling bangle. I've had this forever. I think my boyfriend, then my husband, then boyfriend, bought it for me. A little boutique in a city where we went to college, and it's really old, but it's kind of my go-to when it comes to sorry guys, I just noticed that my nails are kind of gross, and I'm just kind of gonna clean up a little bit so they're not so nasty. I gotta do my nails again, man. They're all uneven shapes and everything. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, this is kind of like my go-to for travel. I'm not sure why. I just like the look of it. Just slip it on. It kind of looks like that, and I like it because it always changes. And if you guys are familiar with the rolling rings, they've been around forever, but Pandora just came out with a couple, I think last year or early this year. But the concept is the same. To kind of roll like that. And I think the original that's inspired all of the designs came from Cartier, I think. And Cartier had the white gold, the rose gold, and the yellow gold. So as you can see, they're kind of like interlooped, and they just roll onto your wrist. And this is what I took to Mexico. I took it to Europe as well, but I didn't really wear it as much because I had so much other crap I brought with me. But this is usually my go-to for when I travel. Just add a little bit of silver, a little bit of sparkle. They are kind of banged up because I do use them a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell. They're scuffed and scraped and dinged up a little bit, but I mean, they're still nice. I think there might even be a little bit off kilter because I don't know. Anyways, so this one I took to Mexico. This one I did wear almost every day. Let's clear that off a bit, and well, just leave it there. And this one I wore to Mexico and Europe as well. I used it as my wedding band. Now I had people tell me, oh, it should be safe in Europe. You know, people aren't really interested in your jewelry. They're more interested in pickpocketing or your actual cash money. But just, you know, better be safe than sorry. I use this again as my wedding band. I mean, it's kind of, I don't mind it. I like it. It was an impulse buy. Back when I used to work for a little jewelry boutique, again in college. And I think this has Native American origins. I don't remember. But I bought it because I liked it. I never really used it that much. And again, this is kind of like my go-to wedding band when it comes to travel. It's silver. You know, if it gets stolen or I lost, it's not a huge loss. I mean, I do like it. I've had it for years. I think there's an inscription. It says sterling, and I guess this is the artist's. Come on now, can you see it? SY? So I don't know what that means, but yep. So let me think. Anything else I took to Mexico? I don't remember because it was so long ago. I don't remember. I think I took my opals too. My opal earrings, maybe. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so I took these to Mexico as well as Europe. And these were purchased by my husband as a gift to me while we were on our cruise. So it was his birthday cruise, but I got a gift. I always get gifts. And I know right now with the lighting it looks kind of yellow, but I mean, if you look at the opal properly, let's see. It does have some pink and blue in it. There you go. See that? For some reason, I don't know why, this room sucks. Like, I have daylight, but oh gosh. I thought I saw something. But it seems like on filming it doesn't seem very bright, but then on camera it seems like overexposed, so I apologize. Oh, there you go. See, there you go. See, so you see some, it's kind of like almost like a jelly opal. I don't think that's what it is. You guys, anyone who knows more about opals can tell me. But aren't jelly opals kind of semi-translucent? And so this is kind of is. See, kind of see through it a little bit. And if you get that lighting just right, you get that nice iridescent blue, lilac and lavender and pink. So, and of course opal is my birthstone, which is why I wore it more this time around. So I took these both to Mexico and Europe. I did wear them a couple of times. Let me kind of, hold on, how did I do that? I did that backwards, sorry. There's a way I kind of do this so that I don't lose. Oh, here we go. I keep them in pairs and I forgot how to do that. Again, guys, I'm sick. I'm not really thinking clearly, so apologies for the crappy video. Oh, but speaking of earrings, I also wore these. And I actually wore these on my birthday. We were at the Alhambra in Granada, Spain. And these were a gift from my good friend Fierce Zai, aka Elizabeth. This was from our swap, I believe. And I don't wear them too often because I think they're kind of fancy. And I thought the occasion merited it, so these were my earrings. I love them. This is of course Pandora. Now I do have, well, let's see, how much Pandora do I have? I do have some Pandora pieces and troll beads that I wore during the trip, so we'll get through it. I'll show you guys everything little by little. Here comes my baby. What are you doing? There's no way you can get through. Come on. I got too much crap. Could try. Alright. I know you guys can hear her. Okay, there you go. Mosey on over there. Alright. So what else? Oh, since we're on earrings, I also wore these awesome ear climbers I got off of Amazon, of all places. And I got the leaves because I thought, you know, kind of fall. Kind of be nice. Again, super overexposed. I'm not sure why the light is so bright in here. It doesn't look that bright. It only gets bright when I zoom, like when I close up like that. But, so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Now, ear climbers are all the rage right now. You see? Pretty comfortable too. I love these. I love pretty much all ear climbers because I don't even feel I have anything in my ear. And if you guys have heard me talk about it before, I don't tend to wear too many earrings because if I'm on the phone, I can hear the click click and they bother me. That goes for hoops, dangles, or studs. It's not a huge issue, but they do bother me. And it's not like I'm on the phone all the time, but when I, you know, do have a phone call and I, you know, put the phone on my ear, I can hear the banging or the constant click click. These I don't have a problem because they're kind of like studs, but they lay flat or flush onto the earlobe. So they're awesome, and I have a whole bunch tons of more of these on my wish list for my birthday. It's already passed, so it's Christmas now. It's also on my Amazon list too. I have a whole load of other ear climbers because I love them. They're so comfortable. So you forget I'm wearing them half the time. Alright, let's move this along because I don't even know how long I'm taking here. Let's go through the rings real quickly. Once again, these make an appearance. Because they're true favorites, because I think they've been my favorites for the last 3 months, perhaps. I don't remember. And I love wearing them doubled up like this. So I got, you know, a 58. I'm not really 58, I'm a 54. But when you stack them, and I got chunky, got the chunky belly here of the finger. So if you put 2 of them, oh, they're perfectly comfortable. And I love how they look stacked. 2 of them, obviously. So we're not going to talk too much about that one because, like I said, that's made its debut several times already. Oh, I forgot to mention this too. This I wore in Mexico a lot as well. Just a stacked ring. I forget, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they have like tiny little studs on them, and they kind of remind me of like little orbiting planets. Not sure why I picked this up. I liked it. Again, it was the same place I got this little boutique I used to work for in college. I mean, you guys have always known that I've always loved jewelry, so they sold other stuff too, but you know, I was all about the jewelry. So I wore this in Mexico as well, and I can't remember if I think I did wear it in Europe a couple times. I don't remember. I bought a whole lot of stuff for my Europe trip, so because I wasn't sure what mood I'd be in. Let me tell you, I did overpack quite a bit for that trip, which I now regret. I also took this one, which I think I wore a lot actually. And this one was from my latest swap with Katie from K Hogan on YouTube. And on Instagram, she is known as My Fave Jewels, I believe. We did a swap video, was it last month? I don't remember anymore, I'm sorry. And I was thrilled with this. It was on my wish list. Oh god, look at my wrinkly hand. Ugh. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my hand? Sorry. I'm a little bit dehydrated, guys. I don't know if you can tell. But anyways. Yes, I wore this quite a lot. It's very comfortable. And I just love the way it looks. So thank you, Katie, one more time for this awesome ring. Wore that a lot. I also wore this, which I think was in my last favorite as well. I just love the antique vintage look of it. It's a big chunky ring, which I love. It's real gemstones. I think they're aquamarine. I don't know. I should get it tested just to make sure, because I don't know if it's topaz or aquamarine. I forget. With hematite. I just think it's like really regal. You know, I just love it. I don't know if it's like a Renaissance or medieval type thing, or Art Deco. There's none of those are all connected. Those are way completely different fashion. Not fashion, but like art styles. Renaissance, medieval, and Art Deco. Let me tell you. Someone enlighten me. What do you think when you see this? Just love the way it looks. So, once again, a favorite. Okay. Sorry, a little interrupted in there for my dog. She was always wandering around. I don't trust her anymore. She gets into trouble. What else did I get? What are you doing? Okay, get down. Alright. This was, I think, the last post on my Instagram to date. I haven't posted because I've been too tired. What was this? Oh yeah, I bought this in Grenada. Is it Grenada or Granada? Someone tell me. I think it was a little bit of an impulse buy, but I did fall in love with it because I love the fact that it's different shape. I don't really, you know, it's look more contemporary, modern design. You don't really see something like this. It's different. It's kind of chunky, which I like. And of course, what I fell in love with it was the lapis design, which you can't really tell. Can you see it? It's really hard to kind of appreciate its beauty because the lighting here isn't the best, but it's got a lot of the little gold specks on it. Let me see if my phone... Hold on a minute. Maybe if I... Does that help? Maybe not. It just makes it worse. I don't know. You guys see? If you can't, I took a really good photo of it on Instagram. Where you can appreciate the little gold specks better. And everyone on Instagram kept saying, oh, it looks like a starry night. And that's exactly why I bought it. It looks kind of like a night sky with a whole bunch of tiny little gold flecks in it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it to see if it's got any scratches on it. Which I hope not. I don't know what the hardness is for lapis. I haven't looked it up. I keep forgetting to. Diamond D, maybe you can help me out with that. You know, you would know the hardness of lapis, right? And I think it's a little bit of, I mean, I bought, it's, okay, right now, guys, like I said, I'm sick, so I'm swollen. Oh, but I think I bought it for my middle finger. But it's kind of a tight fit right now, so I think I'm wearing it with my ring finger right now. Yes, loving that. And, of course, my ultimate super duper favorite ring from the trip that I bought was this ring. And this is a labradorite. The guy didn't know what it was. He said it was calcite. I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure. I just fell in love with the shape. Like a flower. The stone has nice flash or fire. I have other labradorite pieces, I think, but I don't wear them too often. But it's a nice piece. And it is sterling silver. However, I don't know what they do down there, but it looks like it was already used or returned because it doesn't look new. Like the band looks pretty beat up already, which is very odd. I'm not sure what happened there. So I don't think, because I bought this at the little market. I don't know if anyone's been to Granada, but if you go to like oh, I forget what it's called. Is it Albaicin or Albaisan? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. But it's like the Moorish quarter, or I forget. I don't remember. And they have a whole like alleyway, and it's just full of tiny little markets, like little bazaars, and everyone kind of sells the same thing. Some have different things, especially jewelry. They have different jewelry, but it's not like you can buy and return there. All sales are final. So it's very odd to me that this is already, like, it's obviously been used. It's scuffed and scratched. I mean, I didn't mind because I love this part, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't think that's maybe that's the finish. So it's intentional. I don't know. But you see how it's like almost got a satin finish to it? This is not new. It's new to me. So who knows what happened to this ring? I'd love to know the story behind it. But yes, and I bought it as a middle finger ring. But during the trip, I did wear it a lot on my index finger. Now, I don't... Oh, see, I can't even... Yikes, look at that. Oh my. I'm not a big index finger person. Like, I do have some rings that are a little bit larger to accommodate my fat index finger. But I see, like, a lot of girls wearing them on their middle finger now. Including Elizabeth, which I think you've inspired me to do that more, to wear it more on my this. But like I said earlier, oh my, look at that. I don't know what's going on with my body right now. It's just, I mean, obviously I wore it on my index finger during the trip because I have pictures of it. It's not happening right now. But this is my, like, I love this. This is my ultimate favorite ring that I bought on vacation. And this was like my birthday gift to myself. And I absolutely love it. And I feel sometimes that because I focus so much on Trollbeads and Pandora, that I don't wear my other jewelry more often. Like I said, my other non-Pandora and Trollbead jewelry. So it's a shame. So when I travel and I leave all my good stuff at home, it's kind of the best, like a good opportunity for me. I love the fact that I can, you know, go back into my jewelry box and rediscover and fall in love all over again with the pieces that I bought. Because, and you know, some of them are impulse buys, but most of them are not. Most of them I bought because I really like them, or want them. So when I travel, it's a good opportunity for me to wear my non-Pandora, non-Trollbead stuff. And again, remind myself as to why I bought this piece in the first place. And this forever will be, you know, the ring I bought on vacation for my very special birthday vacation trip. This one and this one, of course. But this one, I love more. So that's it for rings. Necklaces, I didn't really wear that many necklaces. I did wear my Pandora choker, which does have an extender on it, because I'm sorry ladies, but I'm not dainty little size 0, and unfortunately this is, I mean, actually it does. I can actually wear this by itself to the very, you know, all the way up here. Because I'm not a thin girl. Let me tell you. But the extender just gives me a little extra breathing room, because I know it's called a choker, but I don't actually want to be literally choked by it. And I bought all these other pendants I was going to wear with this, but I never did. I just wore it by itself. So there's that for a necklace. And then I also wore this, which is very similar to my other necklace that I talked about in, I think, my first favorites, which is Miranda Fry. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like the same kind of like the Y or lanyard type of necklace. And I layered it with this one, which is very similar. If you guys can see the chains, they're similar, and that's because I bought both of these from the same person. And I bought these at a fair, and they are sterling silver, and I think they're one of a kind. So it's not, there's no design to it. Oh, what do you want? I'm gonna mute this for now because we don't want to be interrupted even more. And what was I saying? Yes. So what? There's not a brand. Like I said, it was handmade from this person. I got it from a fair, and I did layer them together like that. I think I was on my birthday as well. And you guys, I'm sorry, but I don't have the energy right now to zoom in like I sometimes do. So I apologize. I just don't have it in me right now to do that. So there's that. If you guys want a close-up, I can show you a close-up right now. Seriously? Seriously. Why does this always happen to me? Oh my goodness. I feel like... Okay, there. Better. Okay. So this one has like little crystals. If you could focus and not be washed out, that'd be great. I think there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like how it has some oxidation between little beads to kind of give it that detail. And then this one is the same thing. Same kind of design, has like little oxidized beads. Again, I wish you could focus to this, and has a little dangly. Very cute. Now I am showing you guys what I wore on my trips, mostly because that's all I wore for the month of October. Between planning trips for the Mexico trip and then Europe, I didn't really wear that much jewelry in between, I think. And most of the jewelry, you know, once I was around leisurely vacationing, I was able to wear my jewelry. So let's see. Let's do the sentimental stuff and then end with Pandora and Trollbeads. So this is the Waxing Poetic. I think I talked about them, oh my god, my last, I think September video. Yeah, I think so. There's a pendant that I wore that I liked. It was called, oh my god, I forgot what it's called. Yours, no, ever, I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, it's a heart pendant with it engraving on the back. And it says, I think yours is ever tied to mine. I don't remember. But anyways, Lexi Pilot, guess. I love their stuff. Also very vintagey. Everything looks like a little seal, like a candle wax seal, which I love that aesthetic. And see, even the back looks like that. So I wore this a lot. So I love the way it looked along with this, which I did post on my Instagram. It was a gift from my dad a couple years ago. Actually, a long time ago. I'm trying to think, maybe 8 years ago. It's very sweet. It's gold and silver. Oh man, I think I already scratched it. Well, it has to get used, doesn't it? With genuine diamonds and sapphires. I think he bought this off of some like little catalog, like a, I forget what kind of catalog, you know, like those like TV guides. And sometimes the TV guides would have like little advertisements in the middle, you know? I don't know if you guys remember those. I'm totally dating myself. But if you ever had the old style TV guide where it was actual like a little book or catalog type style, not only did it have like news of like entertainment, oh sorry, look, entertainment and stuff, but it also had like little advertisements of like jewelry or like figurines and stuff like that. I think that's where he bought it from. I don't remember. He totally plagiarized the back of, like, not the back, but the engraving. I think he got it from some other jewelry thing. But I don't want to embarrass him. But I'll read it to you. It says, "My daughter, I have never been as blessed as the day you were born." And again, I don't think he came up with that sentiment himself. I think he plagiarized it from something else. But the sentiment is still there, and he still meant it. Like, I even called him on it, and he goes, "But I still need it." So he bought me, yeah, he gifted me this like years ago. I think when I first got married, or very soon after I got married. But I never wore it because I wore it several times. And even though it's silver and gold, it didn't come on a really good chain. It literally came in like little link chains. And it actually, if you look closely, the link chains weren't soldered. They were open, like little O-rings. Or split rings. And if you pulled hard enough, you could pull the bracelet apart, which I didn't even know because I never focused that much on it. So one day after coming home from doing errands, I noticed the charm was gone. The bracelet was still on my wrist, but the charm was gone, and I flipped out. I lost it. I remember calling my husband in the car, crying to him that I had lost my charm, and I was so heartbroken. And I think I went upstairs, and I was just bawling, and he went down to the car and he found it. It was on like the little like middle rest, like for the drivers on the right hand side. It was just sitting there, and I was so, you know, distraught that I hadn't even looked or saw it. And ever since then, this has been in my, I've never wore it since, and it's literally been, shoot, how long? I've been married for 15 years, and that was maybe 8 years, 10 years. Okay, so maybe he bought it 5 years into my marriage, and I have never, maybe haven't worn it for 10 years. I think it's been 10 years since I've worn this. Because I was so scared to lose it. I've been meaning to replace the bracelet and the split ring. I haven't done it so far. I did this kind of quickly. It's a jump ring. See that? So it's like a keychain ring. And it's sterling silver. But you really have to pull hard. Why can't you focus? To loosen this up. And even if you look at it closely, it is kind of loose still. So not the best fix. But I really wanted to wear it to this trip because this European trip was all thanks to him. He paid for everything. So it meant a lot to me. And this bracelet was my aunt's who passed away. I inherited it as well. So it's not the best bracelet for this charm. Because the original bracelet was a little bit longer, and I liked the way that I liked that it was a bit longer, but I really wanted to wear it, so I stuck it on this bracelet, which is meaningful. You know, have this charm that my dad bought me or gave me, and this bracelet that my aunt, and I inherited from my aunt. So I loved wearing this with this, and again, it's on my Instagram photo. I liked how I layered it. I liked just the way this looked, and I guess it's because maybe the chains are kind of similar. That's probably why. But I loved how I had this on top of my wrist. Like so. And then on the bottom, I had the heart dangle, which is very nice. It kind of peeked out through my jackets and long sleeves, which is why I liked. And then to kind of top that off, I wore it with this. My Pandora, I can't remember the name of it now. I want to say logo, but obviously that's not called signature. There you go. The Pandora signature bangle or open bangle. I don't remember. And I really like the way I stacked these 3 pieces together. So I probably will do that again in the future. But again, I tend to wear Pandora and Trollbeads more than my actual non-Pandora jewelry, so it'll be a challenge for me to try to remember to rotate that. I think I tried to do that a long time ago and I just forgot. I'm sorry guys, I know this video is super long and I'm getting tired, so I'm going to try to wrap it up. And now we start off with Pandora. I also wore my Regal Hearts bracelet. Again, a gift from Katie from our last swap. Love this bracelet. I need to break it in a little more. It's a little bit rated still, but I loved it. I'm probably not going to wear anything with it. Just like the way it looks by itself. Very similar to this. Just kind of hangs at the bottom of your wrist, and that's it. That's the whole point. Very hard to get on and off, let me tell you. I can't do it by myself. I can, but it takes me a good 5 minutes. It's just easier to have someone to help you. I don't know if anyone does a review. Maybe, you know what? I'll just do a review. Maybe. We'll see if I remember. I've been really lazy about reviews lately, guys. I'm so sorry. But I wore that. I brought this, and I think I wore it one time. And it's my doggy pet bracelet, because I missed my little girl. And I think I wore it once, because I was like, I miss her. This is my... You guys haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I'm not even focusing on the camera. I'm just like talking to the camera. Gosh, what's wrong with it? I think it's backwards. It is backwards. Oh jeez. It's totally backwards. How did I not notice this? Was it just this one that's... Sorry guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix my bracelet. No, it's not backwards. It's just me. Okay. So this is my pet bracelet, my little dog bracelet actually, with my non-Pandora dog charm here, because it looks like her a lot. That's pretty much her right there. That's her. Except her tail isn't that long. The paw print, the My Sweet Pet, the little paw print on your heart, the dog bone, the past pets babies I've had in the past. Ninja right there. I love you forever. And the doghouse, the little bowl and her little dog head. So I wore this. I took this with me because I was like, I miss my baby. And I wanted to feel her close, so I brought this with me. I only wore it once, but you know, still. I also, and I mentioned this on Instagram, brought my like random bracelets because of this one charm that says, I love to travel. How can I not bring this with me, right? And I wore this several times, especially because it has the passport charm and the airplane on it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of home. This one backwards too? Oh gosh, I don't remember anymore. Alright. Yep, this is just my random bracelet. I love it. Just charms that I think are cute or have some meaning to me. So I wore that. I brought along my Trollbeads Starry Night bracelet. That I wore several times. I still can't get over the fact that I didn't see anybody wear Trollbeads in Europe. I wrote a little blog post about it. If you guys want to check that out. On my disappointment of how I did not only did I not see any Trollbeads stores, like concept stores, that was my dream. But I hardly saw anybody wear Troll. I mean, not hardly, nobody. I missed it. I don't know. I'm very, oh gosh, I can't talk. Observational. I don't know what's the proper way of saying that. Especially in jewelry, I like to see what other girls wear because I like to be inspired or like pretty much copy what other girls wear, especially if it's a different trend. And I didn't see anybody wear Trollbeads, which was again very surprising. And if I look at the map on trollbeads.com or .net, yeah, .com, I guess maybe Germany and Italy are the places to be for troll beads, not necessarily Paris or Spain. If you guys want to know more, read my blog post. I'll try to remember to link it down below. You guys can read all about it. It's okay. Just thought I did express myself that way. I also wore this one, which I got to change the lock. It's the same lock as that one. I just didn't have time to change it before I left. And this is where my, oh god, what's it called? I want to say Aurora. What are these called again? They just came out. Oh my god, is it Aurora? Oh my god. Northern Lights, thank you, wow. And, you know, these aren't supposed to be on this bracelet. I was gonna make a whole other bracelet with the Northern Lights beads. But I'm kind of liking the way they look on this bracelet for now. So, who knows? I might keep them on here. Maybe I'll buy some other ones eventually and make another bracelet. I don't know. I have plans. Ridiculous plans, but I don't know. For now, they'll stay on this bracelet because they do match. I think they look very nice with this bracelet. This is the bracelet I was wearing to the Louvre. Let me tell you guys, I remember. It was so embarrassing too because I go to the Pandora shop at the Louvre and I'm wearing troll beads. And last but not least, I paired my essence, my blue essence, with my troll beads. I thought that looked pretty nice. And that is it, guys. I know I kind of rambled on a little bit. I apologize. I know favorites videos don't really get that many hits, which is okay. I don't do it really for that. I do it more just to like to share. Yeah, I'm already zoomed out. Okay, great. I like to share with other girls and people, and I like to see your collections as well, which is why I watch back. Although I do have to apologize, I am way behind on watching everyone else's videos right now because I'm so tired that I can't even focus. I started last night and I didn't finish, so I'll get to it. Don't worry. You guys show me support and I appreciate that, and I try to do the same thing and try to show support back. So I hope if you guys enjoyed the October favorites video. I know it was kind of lengthy. It's usually not that big, but because I've had such a busy month, this is the mess I have now. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed this. I do have plenty more videos in the works right now in my mind that I have to at least film still. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.